Lanzarote was going to be a hard act to follow.
But we knew Fuerteventura was famous for its beautiful beaches and would offer us a challenging climb in the mountains.
So let's look at the route on the map. So cycling Fuerteventura was pretty straightforward. From Coralejo we went down through the dunes, through the mountains, and had a coastal road here. We did 2 side trips, one down to Ajuy and one to Cofete, before we took the ferry to Gran Canaria. As simple as that. We're heading down a bit of the center now. We have to do a short stage because there's not much accommodation on the route that we want to take, unless, 400 euros a night is not really our style. We had a very short and brutal stretch uphill into headwind, and now we get the rewards. Tailwind downhill. Yeah. This orange top of the arenas goes nicely with the landscape. The wind has picked up, became pretty gusty. It's not a wise idea to be too close to the edge here. But mostly it still helps us coming up.
Woo! Shite.
Told you, don't go too close to the edge.
Oh. Woo!
Shortcut here. Well, Komoot found it for us. It looks a bit bumpy, but it saves us an uphill. It is more of a hiking path. It's lovely. A few hikers, they all are friendly. The best thing about this valley is there are a few trees, so it's not that difficult to go and have a piddle. Oh, it's beautiful, so I don't mind pushing from time to time. It's still doable, sort of, as long as there's no oncoming traffic. Patagonia vibes with this tree. So that's where we came down from. It was a bit of a hike. Now, looking at all the fish here, is all forgiven and forgotten.
All is forgiven and forgotten.
We're just leaving Ajuy, and yeah, it's a funny sort of a place. It does have a Patagonian feel to it. In the evening, there's nothing much to be had. We found a restaurant that rustled up a tuna salad for us after the kitchen was closed at 8:10. very grateful for that, because in the morning there's nothing to be had either. We had an early start for an excursion from Morro Cable to Cofete. We made it to the top. The aim is to go to Cofete, which is a few houses there in the shade, but I guess first we'll have a look at the scenery for another 5 minutes or so.
The main reason for our day trip to Cofete was to visit the Casa Winter. This beautiful villa, built in the 1930s in the middle of nowhere, hides a sinister story of submarines and Nazis arriving with one face and leaving with another. For more information about this intriguing chapter of history yet to be acknowledged, check the link in the description below. So we're now at the second reason for our visit over here. If you have a rough idea of Dorina's mind, then you know that she loves cemeteries. Then of course we have a few kilometers of beach, and back up there is this Casa Winter that we just visited. It really has a pull on her. It's not even Irish names, you know. So, after 200 kilometers of cycling through Fuerteventura, we can confirm that it has some very beautiful beaches, and it has a very barren and desolate mountain landscape.
On top of that, it has a wind to contend with. I like to call Fuerteventura Patagonia for beginners.